Hi everybody. We are going to walk through how to complete a score sheet for Junior Bible Quiz game. It is scorekeeper's duty and responsibility to maintain an accurate accounting of each game. Remember to use only pencil, not to use ink, although I'm going to use ink here to mark clearly and boldly. Also a reminder that if the quizmaster is reading very fast and you have any question, then stop the game and ask for clarification. And probably you and the quizmaster can work out a clue saying only when you say okay, then the game will proceed or quizmaster will proceed. Now, coming to the template that you see here, there are three sections in this. This is section 1, this is section 2, and this is section 3. I'm just using this this for the purpose of demonstration. It won't be marked like this. Section 1 is for some location information and question point value. Section 2 and section 3 are replicas of each other for each team. Section 2 for one of the teams, team 1. Section 3 for the second team. There are things that you need to do before the game starts. For example, in section 1, you need to complete the date, location where the game is going on, the round of the game, and the starting time. And then in section 1, we also have this row is the questions, question 1 to 20. B-League has 13 10-pointers and 7 20-pointers. So total of 20 questions. This row here, which is blank, is where you have to fill the question point value. In some score sheets, this row is already completed. So you may have pre-filled row which says 10, 20, 10 point of first question is 10 points, second question is 20 points, third question is 10 points. You have it already filled. Remember that there are 13 10-pointer questions and 7 20-pointer questions, total 20. So that's what gets recorded here. Now let's go to completing it when the game starts. What do we actually do? So I have some sections filled here just to run through quickly. Just before the game starts, we have to enter the team number, whether it's a red team or the green team that gets marked here. If this is a red team, this is the green team. If this is the green team, then this becomes a red team, obviously. And then we write the number of the team, name of the team. I have entered here Roaring Lions, and then we have the quizzes for each of these. Shining Angels have 4 quizzes. Now, how do these numbers get, what name comes against what number? That's decided by where the children or quizzes are sitting on the table. Now, if this is the quizzes table, and let's say this is the red side buzzers and the green side buzzers, then the numbering goes from center to outside. So R1, this is red 1, red 2, red 3, red 4, green 1, green 2, green 3, green 4. And therefore, red 1 name Jane Doe comes here, red 2 John Smith, red 3 Alex Matt, red 4 Harinath. And then same way, green 1 Zoe Royce, green 2 Skylar Moroff, green 3 Tina Schroff, and green 4 Amity Ryan. So that's how it comes. The names get entered here. Be very careful because we don't want to assign wrong numbers, wrong scores to the quizzes for all the hard work that they do. And that's pretty much it that needs to be done before the game starts. These names you can get from the coach before the game starts. That way you get the spelling correct. We need both the first and the last name because sometimes there may be children who have the same first name, so we want to identify them separately. Get the names of the substitutes as well and enter them here. The row here, as you can see, this is substitute, 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 substitute. 4 substitutes are allowed per team, substitute. And then now what do we do during the game? When the game starts, the first thing we have to make sure is if this row is empty, then we start filling it dynamically. So let's say the quizmaster starts the game. Game starts. Question number 1 for 20 points. When the quizmaster says 20 points, we write 20 here. I've already filled it here. We write 20 here. And then the question is read out and one of the teams will answer. But that's the key. The benefit of doing that is, let's say at the middle of the game, at 10th question, we want to know how many 20 points have been asked and how many 10 points have been asked. So we can count the number of 20-point questions and say so many 20-point questions have been asked and so many 10-point questions have been asked. Because as I said, we need to have 13 10-pointers and 7 20 pointers. No more, no less, by the end of the game, which is by the 20th question mark. So that's the benefit of keeping track of this. Now, again, reminder, if the quizmaster is reading out very fast, just like I am doing now, do not hesitate to stop the match and get the issue clarified if there's any confusion, and then say okay for the quizmaster to proceed. Coming to the two sections, these two sections, section 2 and section 3, had to be filled in the similar fashion. For each question answer recording, the entries had to be made. Let's say for a correct response, we enter the score against the child. Let's say question number 1, 20 points. The red 2 buzzer, which is this quizzer, presses the buzzer and gives the correct answer. We write 20 here because it's a 20 pointer. Question number 2, question for 10 points. I write 10 points here. Question is read out. Green 2 interrupts. Since this is an interruption, we put a circle here. This is a mark that it's an interruption question. Green 2 has interrupted, given the correct question and completed the question and given the answer, gets 10 points. Question number 3, again it's an interruption. Let's say red 3 has interrupted. Red 3 is here, has interrupted, but unfortunately doesn't give the right answer, so gets -5. So I write 5. Why -5? Because it's a 10 pointer. Negative scoring is half point value. So for a 10 pointer we get -5, and for a 20 pointer we would give -10. Now how do we mark -5? We put a 5 with a circle. We don't put a minus here because the minus sign may get mixed with any of these lines and we may not figure out if it's a minus or a +5. The circle very clearly distinguishes from a positive 20 here. So this is -5. Now this is an interruption question, so the question will be reread for the next green team, and let's say the G3 quizzer gets the buzzer and answers correctly. The green 3 quizzer gets 10 points. This is plus 10 points. So that's how we mark. Question number 4, 20 points. Red 4 presses the buzzer, interruption. Again, I put a circle, gets it correct, 20 points. Question number 5, 10 points. No interruption. Question is read out completely. Quizzer 4 from the green team, G4 gets it and gets the correct answer. So I mark 10 here. And question number 6, again 20 pointer, interrupted by green 2. So green 2 interruption. I put a circle here. Gets the answer wrong. -10. I put 10 and circle because it's a 20 pointer. And then the question is reread for the other team, which is the red team in this case. And let's say red 1 gets the buzzer and answers the question correctly. Red 1 gets 20 points. Sorry, no circle. So that's how it goes. That's the scoring. Now timeouts. For 5 correct questions, the quizzer gets bonus points or quiz outs. For 5 correct answers any quizzer gives, the quizzer gets quizzed out if they have 5 correct, and then they get bonus points. As you can see, this is BP bonus points. The bonus points gets recorded here. So if Jane Doe quizzes out after 10 correct answers, Jane Doe gets 10 bonus points here, and Jane Doe cannot participate in the game, that particular game, after those 5 correct answers. Let's say green 2 gets quizzed out, we give 10 bonus points to green 2 as well. And then the substitute player comes into play. So you start marking from there. Now what you can do is, let's say Jane Doe quizzes out at question number 17, then just block off. That way you're not going to mark any scores. And then the substitute comes in here, so we will block off this for the substitute so that we don't mark anything. Substitute is going to play only this part of the game. That's for the substitute, and then that's for the bonus points, 10 plus for quizzing out, positive quizzing out. Fouls, if it's a quizzer foul, then we record in the sections here. Let's say Alex Matt commits a foul on question number 12. We record it as F for foul with a circle. Circle because negative scoring, -5 for a foul. And let's say Tina Shroff got a foul on question number 19, quizzer 3 from the green team, then question number 19 here, quizzer 3, we give a foul here and put a circle here for -5. If it's a team foul, then this is where we record the team fouls for red team here and for green team here. Let's say red team had a team foul at question number 11, then we write foul here. circle for -5. And let's say green team had a foul at question number 20, we put a foul here and circle here. So that's for the team fouls. And timeouts, this is where we record the timeouts. Each team is allowed 3 timeouts, 1 2 3 for red team, 1 2 3 for green team. If red team takes 2 timeouts, this and this, green team takes timeouts, 1 timeout, this is where we mark. And for judges ruling, each team is allowed 2 judges ruling. So here we have 1 2 1 2. If green team has taken 1 judges ruling, strike here. Red team strike here. Green team has taken 1 or 2, strike here. That's pretty much it. Quiz out, I've talked about. Running totals. Now these 2 rows here, this row and this row are running totals. This is a running total, cumulative row total. So the red team has 20 points from first question, no points from the second question. So we don't write 0 here, we write 20 plus 0 is 20. And then from the third question they got -5, so 20 minus 5 is 15. And from the fourth question they got 20 points, 20 plus 15 is 35. From question number 5 they got nothing, so we don't write 0 here, we write 35 plus 0 is 35. And then they got 20 here, so 35 plus 20 is 55. Remember, this cell is not a total of this column, it's a cumulative total from that moves forward from here. Why do we do this? Because once the game is over, we do the tally here, we do the totaling here. This total here that we get should match with the total here once we complete the running total after having included the bonus points. So this total should match with this total for this. That's an indication that you got it right. And then at the end of the game, the scorer completes this whole set, including the running totals, matches this with the 2 scorers that maybe the official scorer matches this with the score sheets of the 2 teams. This team will, the red team coach and the green team coaches will have their score sheets, come together, consult and agree to what's correct, and the official score will be finalized. Once it is done, the coaches have to initial here, and the official scorekeeper will enter the highest scorer name, second highest scorer name, the points here, the first place team name, second place, and the points here. And then either the scorekeeper or the quizmaster will announce the scores, after which the quizmaster will call it the game officially closed. That's pretty much it. And the negative scoring, as I said, fouls is -5 points. And that's it. And then you enter the time finished at the end of the game. That's it. Thank you.